Is Tunisian crochet easy to learn? Hi, welcome to DBHandmades. My name is Danielle, and today I am going to learn how to do Tunisian crochet. One of my favorite yarny YouTubers is TLYarncrafts, and I know that she does have tutorials on how to do Tunisian crochet. So for my birthday, my mom got me a really cool Tunisian crochet hook set, and it's really cool. It's by ME Crochet, the Radiant Tunisian Crochet hook set, sizes 3.5 to 6.5. And so I'm really excited to try it out. And I'm actually gonna try it with a yarn that I bought when we first visited Kansas before we moved. And it's from a company called Yarniculture. And that's who I'm actually gonna go see today. One of the many vendors at our downtown, our farmer's market, and she's there, which is really cool. Actually, it's a family that is a local yarn dyer. So I'm really excited to try it with some new yarn, and join me as I learn how to Tunisian crochet. Look how pretty this colorway is. I'm so excited. And now I'm going to use my handy dandy ball winder, or actually cake winder, to cake up my yarn. May the winding begin. I always love this part. I'm excited. I'm very excited to do it with this yarn. All right, now let's get to learning how to Tunisian crochet. I just pulled up TLYarncrafts Learn Tunisian Crochet in 15 minutes. So, of course, I've got my earbuds in. I'm gonna see, can I really learn Tunisian crochet in 15 minutes? Let's find out. If you're learning how to do Tunisian crochet, that she recommends using DK weight or worsted weight yarn. So I'm using DK weighted yarn, which is perfect. And she recommends using a 6.0 millimeter crochet hook, or Tunisian crochet hook. So let me open up my package. And it even comes with directions on how to assemble your hooks to the cords. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so what's nice is it comes in this cute little case already. And since I need the 6 millimeter hook, look how cute these are. They're very pretty. I always find, like, if you're going to start learning how to do something, it's always fun to pick something pretty. Pretty, or like something that kind of tickles your fancy, at least, so that when you're learning, it just, I don't know. I'm a sucker for colors, so I love things that are vibrant. So naturally, it's gonna get me even more excited to learn a new thing. So, all right, so now we've got our 6 millimeter hook. And then what's cool is this hook, or this case, actually comes with 2 sides that you can open. And that's gonna be the cord and then the stoppers. That is really nice. And this prevents our work from, falling off. So, and also the little tool to help it attach it as well. Let's see. And I'm gonna pick like a really short cord because the scarf I'm gonna use, or that I'm gonna make out of it, is just gonna, it doesn't have to be too wide. So, but I do wanna make it wider than this hook, for sure. So I'm going to thread the hook tip into the cable, as so. Oh gosh. shaky hands, man, shaky hands. All right, and then I screw it on, which is great. Okay, and then insert cable key, which is this, into the hole in the metal cable end. Okay, and then grasp the key and turn it to tighten the hook. Oh, so it just like helps to make sure that it's tight enough and it's just not going to fall off while you are making your project, which would suck. Okay, and then I'll put my stopper on too, so that's just screwing it on as well. Easy assembly, so that's wonderful. I do love this. I do love the easy assembly. So here we are. We've got our yarn, we've got our hooks. What's next? I obviously start with our slip knot. Got that, put it on my hook. And then she, for this tutorial, is going to do 12 chains. Of course, I'm gonna want a, I'm gonna make my scarf wider than that, but again, just to learn, we're going to do exactly as Toni says. Okay, so what's great is we're going to be working along the back bumps, which I really like to do for my foundational row anyway. So we're going to look for the second bump and and then I'm gonna act like I'm doing a single crochet, but instead of, you know, having just one loop on the hook, I have 2 loops, which is so cool. Okay, and then I just continue along the entire back of my work. The entire foundation row, again, I'm just looking for the back bumps, which is here. I put my hook through, yarn over, and I pull through. And so Toni says to do very loose tension, just a lot easier to put your hook through. And again, we're just gonna concentrate on putting our hook through, yarning over, and pulling through. We're gonna increase the number of loops along our hook. How cool is that? We need to make sure that we have 12 loops on our hook before we continue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. We're essentially doing a chain 1, and then as we work back, we're going to decrease the number of loops on our hook. So we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and continue to do that all the way across. And now I see why Toni was like, hey, have loose tension. This would be a lot harder to do if I had done my tension a lot tighter, like I'm so used to doing with amigurumi. So now with the last 2 loops here, we yarn over, so we only have 1 loop left on the hook. So Toni said we're actually learning to do the simple stitch, which is like the crochet equivalent of a single crochet. So in order to do the next row, this 1 loop is actually considered our first stitch. So we're gonna skip this one, go into the second loop here, the second front loop here, yarn over and pull through. And so again, by going this way along our work, we're gonna increase the number of loops on our hook. How cool. Okay, yep. Oh my gosh, how cool. And then especially with how the yarn is presenting and how it changes every row, it's kind of fun. This is gonna be interesting. So Toni says the last vertical bar, you're not just doing the 1 vertical bar like we've been doing. We're doing the back portion as well. So glad Toni's helping me learn this. And then again, we're going to make sure that we have the correct number of loops. We're always doing a chain 1 and then pulling through 2 loops. Okay, let's see if I have learned. Ooh, yes. So Toni is going to teach us how to bind off, which means just finishing our work. Oh, almost like a slip stitch. Interesting. Then to end on the last stitch, we're going to do just like we did before and look for the front and the back vertical bars. And there's your 3 rows. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. Toni was right. You can learn how to Tunisian crochet in just 15 minutes. This was super easy and it looks so beautiful, especially with the Christmas colors. I'm so excited. So obviously it was easy to follow along with her, and her instructions are always super easy to understand. I will link that video in the description box below. Now let's see if I can do it without watching her step-by-step video. Not gonna lie, this is a little annoying because it just flops everywhere. Almost hit my computer. I've been working on my Christmas scarf. Look at how pretty the colorway is. And of course my husband was like, oh, is this my new scarf? And I was like, yes it is. Yes, it's your new scarf. He's such a cute hubby. He's like, I want to show off your handmade stuff. He's really cute. You know, where we just came from in Florida, like I would want to make him stuff, but it's like, he'd be like, I would never wear it, so don't even bother making me anything because, you know, that'd just be a waste of yarn and stuff. So now he's like, make me things, and I'm like, yay! I'm happy too! But yeah, so I think I'm gonna make it. Let's see. Clearly not long enough. Clearly not long enough, but it looks so pretty. I'm very excited. Probably gonna need to make it twice as long. Shall we continue? And I have had so much fun making this scarf. This is incredibly easy. As I said, this is my first time making or just really making anything with Tunisian crochet, and it really is a blast. Super beginner friendly. The simple stitch is incredibly simple. Of course, you just make sure that you have the same number of loops as you did in the first place, and you are good to go. It is, I'm having such a great time. Oh my goodness. I love this color combination, of course. You know, puts me in the Christmas mood. And so, okay, let's try it on to see if it's long enough. I can't believe I was able to actually create a scarf from the 15-minute tutorial that DBHandmades did. So now that I know that I have the scarf at the desired length, I am gonna go ahead and do the final row that finishes off my project. Essentially slip stitches across the entire row. Normally we're adding loops onto our hook, but oh my gosh, sorry, this is driving me nuts. So loud. So I'm gonna go all the way across and do slip stitches. So thank you guys for joining me today as I learn how to Tunisian crochet. As I said before, I'm going to include the links below for TLYarncrafts 15-minute tutorial on how to Tunisian crochet. The hook set that I used, highly recommend. They were very easy to use with superwash merino wool. It slid over the hooks like a dream. And I love how pretty the yarn hooks are. They're so gorgeous. The only thing is, I guess I gotta get used to this. It was really annoying. I had to finally put a napkin on the table so then it would stop bouncing and banging as I was was working my project. But anyways, I highly encourage all of you guys to try Tunisian crochet. It was such a blast, and just like crocheting, it was highly meditative and just such a wonderful experience to be able to learn and create something new, which is really neat. So yeah, thank you guys again for joining me today. And if you really liked my video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you loved my yarny shenanigans while Tunisian crocheting, go ahead and click subscribe. And until next time, stay safe, happy, and healthy. Bye!